I first collaborated with Gillian 10 years ago when we did Guantanamo. 4 years ago, we did the riots together. We'd been looking for another project to do together, and during the summer of last year, I kept on hearing about ISIS, as did everyone, and I just thought, I don't know enough about it. I don't know why these people are being radicalized.
I think I, like very many people, had read an awful lot about Islamic State, but didn't really know what it was and couldn't really understand why such a murderous regime should have appeal to anybody who shares the world with us. And so I said yes on the basis that it was going to be hard, but it was going to be interesting.
17 of the leaders of ISIS today have been held in Camp Bukha and Abu Ghraib prisons. It is there where they met many of Saddam's former Baathists, and the Baathists recognized our system is over, so they became Islamists, and they formulated a process which would see them both together jointly taking power.
It's a verbatim play, so that everything said in the play was said by one of the people we interviewed. We interviewed 40 people to make this play.
It includes senior police people and people who work for government. It includes academics who know about radicalization.
We talked to the general who was Obama's envoy in the Middle East and was in charge of the coalition and American policy against ISIS.
And it includes a group of mothers whose children went to join Islamic State in Syria.
I said to her, come back, my child, come back. Your life is here. This is your country. Belgium is not over there. It's not our war.
At the time, we found it very difficult to talk to people in this country, families who'd lost their children to ISIS, who'd gone off to Syria, because I think the way the press had dealt with them, they didn't want to talk to us.
And so in order to find families affected directly by the exodus to ISIS, we actually travelled to Brussels.
Because when we started the play, neither Paris had happened, nor the atrocities in Belgium. And so, in a way, we felt people would ask to us, would pose the question to us, why were we going to talk to people in Belgium? But now it seems a very natural thing to have done, and it's very much in the centre of the play.
If I'm being truly honest, I have to think twice about everything I say in this conversation, even though my name's not going to be said.
I kind of agree. Like yesterday, I went to do some research on ISIS, like in preparation for this.
Yeah, me too.
I was actually really scared to research.
Yeah, I left the tab open and I got a bit scared, so I couldn't exit.
One of the difficulties of doing this play is that it is about something that is constantly moving. There were first of all the attacks on Paris while we were doing the research, and then there were the attacks on Brussels where we had gone to interview mothers. All of these things we have incorporated into the play. We've gone back and re-interviewed people about what this means for Islamic State and for us.
During rehearsals, we went back to Brussels to meet the mothers who we were using in the play. And out of the 3 mothers, we only managed to meet 2, because we found out that about 6 or 8 weeks before, the other mother had discovered that her son had been part of the Paris attacks at the stadium and had been wearing a suicide belt and had blown himself up.
We don't understand quite what happened to him, but that's news that we then also had to incorporate it into the coda of the play so that the audience understand what happened to him.
Britain has always prided itself on its sense of fair play and balance. That's its core principles, its core values, and I think we've lost our way.
This play might sound rather dry. It certainly isn't that. You'll learn a lot, and you'll have a very stimulating experience. And I think you'll be talking and arguing with other people as you leave the theatre. So please come, because I think you'll find it very, very interesting and rather moving.